What's all the rage about carbon fiber? Is it worth it? Let's check it out. The new Seige by Viking carbon fiber plane shaft. All right, so let's get a close-up here and see what's inside this box. All right, so here's a whole care list, instructions, tells you some details about the shaft itself. Also, we have, it's just a, obviously, protective layer. You get that out of the way. And then here it is itself. This is the Viking Seige carbon fiber. This one in particular is 12.75 millimeters in diameter. You can get them in 12.25, 12.50, and 12.75. This one that they sent me, well, they're all going to come with the joint protector on there. All right, and then in real fine, it's hard to tell on camera, but there's a serial number here. So you take the serial number and your receipt and so forth, go to the website and register it for the lifetime warranty. This is the Viking, their quick release. You could get them in different pin configurations, 516 by 18, I believe 516 by 14, unilock, radial. So they pretty much have, you know, pin configuration to fit your particular brand of cues. All right, so here we are at the table. You can see I have my illuminated cue inlet system projecting on the table. And here's my cue ball placement. So I can be as accurate as possible for each deflection test. All right, so the line straight down, hitting that diamond right there. And I have an overhead camera on that end of the table. So we're going to start off with a medium speed, one tip, right hand English. And you can see where that hit. I'm going to use a little bit more right hand English. This is about a tip and a half. And you can see it's just, I'm using the right hand English, so of course the cue ball is going to want to squirt to the left a little bit, in which you could see in the close-up, we'll be able to determine exactly the amount that it actually squirts. So again, I chalked up. I'm going to use heavy right hand English, probably a good tip and a half, maybe tip and 3/4. And that deflection is so minute. I mean, it's honestly pretty incredible. All right, so left hand, medium speed. And you can see the spin when I'm making contact with the end rail, how it's kicking out to the left. So you know I'm putting a nice amount of spin on there. And you can see I'm basically hitting almost dead center on the arrow at the other end of the table. Watch the cue ball follow this path straight down the table. And again, this is with heavy English. I mean, that's following dead down that line. And that's a perfectly vertical line from my cue ball position to that diamond at the other end of the table. So I'm going to try hitting it a little bit harder. Same thing, left hand, tip and a half. Same result. I mean, very impressive in how truly low deflection this shaft is. All right, so we're zoomed in. I'm going to use a little bit of right English, tip and a half, but I'm going to go at a fast speed. Same thing. I mean, my results are so accurate let's just say so consistent with the reduction in deflection. I mean, I'm hitting that pretty hard, a good tip and a half, right hand English. Now I'm gonna try same thing, hard, speed-wise, tip and a half. I'm gonna use left hand English. And again, it's just truly impressive. All right, well, so far so good. Pretty impressed with this shaft, I have to say. I've never been a true carbon fiber fan before, and this shaft is really making me lean towards probably gonna make the switch myself. So again, I'm not just saying that because they sent me the shaft. I mean, I've had plenty of products from different companies sent to me, and you know, not saying that they were bad, it's just a matter of they weren't my personal favorite. And you know, I'm gonna play what works best for me, and you should do the same as well. So again, there's a little bit I had to adjust to, and that was honestly only because of I'm used to a wood shaft. I'm used to seeing that wood grain, the color of the wood, I should say. Now, all of a sudden, there's a black, you know, pull cue in front of me, the shaft itself. At first, for the first half hour, it was a little bit distracting to me. But again, that's just me personally. I love the way it plays. I mean, it's amazing. The feel of it, it's so slick. You do not need to wear a glove, which that really blew me away. All the other carbon fibers I played with in the past, I had to put a glove on to get that silky, smooth stroke. This, because of the process, the way they manufacture the actual shaft itself, they eliminate that problem. So again, you know, absolutely 2 thumbs up for that process. Their manufacturing process is unique to anybody else's, and that's how they could come up with this particular shaft. So again, it is in the price range with all the other, you know, names out there. But personally, I have to say, you know, of course, you're getting the Viking lifetime warranty. They got the indestructible ferrule, you know, carbon fiber, reducing the end mass. That's what helps with that super low deflection. Me personally, this is by far the least deflection shaft I've ever played with. Carbon fiber, wood, again, absolutely hands down. You see it for yourself in the results. The overhead shots, it is amazing, and the feel is impressive. All right, so in case anybody's asking, because I do have a lot of people that ask, I put this shaft on a Viking LTD 640. It's a limited edition, one of their limited edition cues. It's a real nice cue, pretty simple, but does have some nice ring work at the joint and at the butt, and a really cool smoke stain. So anyway, I thought it would look great with this shaft, so that's why I use this one. But again, you know, you get it to fit your cue. So, oh yeah, and also it comes with a Kamui soft tip. That's the way it comes standard. And of course you can pay to change the tip. I mean, I just love the way that this cue feels. I know I keep saying cue, but when it's all put together, that is the cue. So, but the shaft, yeah, it's definitely smooth as could be. I absolutely love that. So a lot of times with carbon fiber, when you use a closed bridge, there's some resistance. With this one, it's just literally like a sheet of glass. It just glides right through my hand. It actually feels like I have a glove on, and you know, the way that feeling is to where it just glides. I don't know how much more. I mean, you can see the way you can execute shots with this, you know, with this setup. It's just amazing. So again, the Seige carbon fiber performance shaft by Viking. As always, thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll leave a description and a link below so you can check out this shaft to find out any more details. If you have any questions, feel free to get a hold of me. And by the way, Learn Billiards is now SanfordBilliardSupply.com. So if you go on the website and you notice the name change, it's still me. Just want you to know.